3, 2, 1, ignition.
A Fair Use Act disclaimer is a statement used to indicate that copyrighted material is being used under the fair use doctrine of U.S. copyright law. This legal doctrine permits the limited use of copyrighted material for purposes like criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research without permission from the copyright holder. The disclaimer can help inform an audience and show that you are aware of copyright limitations, though it does not guarantee protection.
Knowledge is power, for real.
Hi. Okay, this is damn annoying, but this is what I gotta do.
Hey, collective. So, we are picking up on several different people who are guilty of insurance fraud. And, collective, these people, they are caught.
Now. Here's the twist. Some of these people who are caught are time travelers. And they've been misusing technology to keep themselves from getting caught for a long time. A lot longer than the 15 years that I've been caught up in this shit. This is a big fucking case. It is bigger than you could fucking possibly imagine. I can't even fucking... It's ridiculous.
Lamar, you listen to me, motherfucker. Ain't nobody talking to you.
Wrong.
Ain't nobody say whatsoever a single verb.
Wrong.
Vowel,
Wrong.
adjective,
People fucking listen to me, bitch.
nigga. Okay, so when you come up in here,
Did you just hear him call me that?
talking all that shit, Lamar, then you gonna get yourself hurt. Bad.
Wrong.
A judgment is almost here. I mean, it is rapidly approaching.
Fuck yeah, it
We
is.
do have some different names that could be relevant. And, of course, I'm going to flip it around to the back. Collective, these people going down, this is not what they expected.
Nope.
Not in a million years.
Nope.
But it's happening.
Yep.
In fact, there is someone here who could have already been tipped off that they are going to be arrested.
Bye-bye.
The Holy Spirit is saying,
Bye-bye.
this is just the way that the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
They made their bed, and now they must lay in it.
They fucking declared that I was dead. They told all my friends that I was dead. They fucking hid everything they could. Medical records. Fucking coroner records. Real estate records. They erased me every fucking possible way they could except by killing me because I'm still alive. And they're still trying to do this because they're caught. Because they took a bunch of money by putting fucking insurance policies on me, thinking they'd kill me, and I'm still alive, still in the same fucking house. People fucking know. Yeah, they're caught.
They made their choices. They knew what they were doing. Collective, not only have these people committed insurance fraud, but they literally tried to take your life. You were not supposed to make it out alive.
Nope.
But here you are. And not only that, for some of you, God is telling you, collective, prepare to go viral.
Ha!
These people have done to you what they are doing now. This entire situation is going to blow up, and it will go viral.
It's fucked.
The entire world, they are going to know about how one or more people here have been in a competition with you for a great fortune that belongs to you legally.
I didn't even know. Now that I know, I'm going to take your goddamn scrotes and your scalps and your fucking barrel that you're going to be wearing like fucking suspenders because you're going to go fucking naked in the fucking streets while fucking villagers with pitchforks form posses to fucking tar and feather your ass out of town, motherfucker. Offer not available in Guam. Copyright Magic Castle LLC.
Rightfully, it belongs to you. There is someone here who's been lying about sleeping with you. You know.
Okay. Nobody's sleeping with me. The two people who have had any kind of sexual contact with me in the last 4 fucking years, number one, we didn't sleep. Number two, when there was sleep, I was in another room, and surprisingly less sexual contact than any of you might think. All right?
Saying that you two are together,
Huh!
and you're in a relationship.
Well, I have a relationship with lots of people, but I don't have a sleeping relationship. Technically Jewel, but she's a vampire ghost kitty, so hi Jewel, I love you. Jewel, but I don't think they're fucking questioning my cat, are they?
Everyone knows the truth. Collective, this is...
The cat is, the truth is my cat came back from the dead so that she could have sex with me, and she still hasn't yet. But she has slept by nibbling on my toes and being an incorporeal, ethereal being that's a vampire cat. Hi, I'm Jackstar. Yeah, I am this cool.
Or filed fraudulent documents in court, or they worked with another person who did this. Either way, this is what they're in trouble for.
Yeah, big time.
Because this money-hungry energy, they are stressed the hell out.
Yeah, they need money. What a coincidence. I need money too. They stole all my fucking money. They gave back my computer, but they kept my jars of quarters. I got like $40 in quarters. They fucking kept it because, well, they need to spend money to get away from their malfeasances. And they're mad at me because they're not gonna. They're fucking caught. They want to make sure they get out. They want to get stuff back and then jump into the fucking time portal, which doesn't fucking work anymore. They've got this long, complicated plan that involves shut me up for good and put me in the hole, and then they can grab everything and run back into the future because they're that fucking high and they're that fucking stupid. You're not fucking going anywhere. You're an ensign. You're Swabby. You're not taking the Enterprise and driving off to fucking Orion to go have more sex with slave girls. You're fucking done.
And truthfully, it looks like they should be stressed. Collective, you are gaining back everything.
Yeah, they'd really like to go back to Orion. Them slave girls are hot, but they're not gonna. And as they're listening to me speak, they're freaking the fuck out because they're realizing they're caught. And they just spent the last fucking 3 weeks pissing me off even more. They could have just fucking relented, but no. They gotta go back to Orion for one more trip to the slave girls. Because Ben left his wallet there or some shit.
That they have taken from you.
Hi, my name is Anne, and I would like to give you...
Wow. Advertisement for Christian Filipina. That's funny.
...reasons why you should sign up for a free membership here.
That's legit funny. Christian Filipinas. Gee, I wonder who that's an homage to. Wow.
Collective, people, some of which are your own family members, or people that you considered to be family, but they worked with organized crime to destroy you.
Yeah, funny thing about working with organized crime, when they tell you that you're ordered to take out Jackstar or they're going to rape your daughter again, I assure you, everyone in my family knows that means fucking take out Jackstar. And they have to actually try. They actually have to do it. Because that's the deal, okay? And they don't really want their daughters raped anymore. I mean, fuck, at least I'll buy them ice cream first. Fuck.
And, Collective, if you are speaking the truth, keep doing it. Full steam ahead, full throttle, no matter what. This truth that you are speaking, it is helping to solve other crimes.
Shout out to Melania Trump. Hi, you're welcome.
There are righteous, authoritative energies who are watching your content. They are listening to the truth that you are speaking.
Hang on. What did she just say? What did she say? Hang on.
This truth that you are speaking, it is helping to solve other crimes.
Okay. That's important because apparently some people have a difference of opinion on that. Some people...
Lamar, you listen to me, motherfucker. Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody say whatsoever a single verb, vowel, or adjective to you.
Mr. Trump, thank you for allowing me to speak colloquially to your wife once in a while through my magical ansible. It's not really magical, but that's easier than saying the K007 powered oscillation overthruster uber awesome saucer-nator with attached Mr. Popeil sausage maker and Watergate missing minutes recombobulator. That's too much. I'm just going to say magic.
Yeah, go. Okay, so when you come up in here, talking all that shit, Lamar, then you gonna get yourself hurt bad.
No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think I'm going to get hurt bad. I think instead I'm going to be very grateful that I live in a free country and I know how to use it.
Righteous, authoritative energies who are watching your content. They are listening to the truth that you are speaking. And not only that, they are watching this coven, this cult, this wicked organization, whoever they are. You know, the card says...
Okay, so that's my coven. They're kind of compromised. But as a paladin who works for God, I of course have a witch's coven, and we can't just shoot them because that'll make cuddling awkward. And also, it's their job to do what they're doing, just the same as it's the other people's job. And at this level of organized crime, mob battle shit, from the top-down perspective, they all look dirty. Okay, so that's why they look and they watch for a long time. And that's why they get what they're looking for, because the wheels of justice may grind slowly, but they grind to dust.
The eyes are watching the dirty cult members, but it could be anyone of authority. And because they know everything that they've done, because they have been gathering and collecting evidence for quite some time, there will be no mercy or forgiveness.
No mercy, no forgiveness. What happens is unlawfully present time travelers who've been exploiting their fucking exotic technology to rip off the U.S. Treasury along with every fucking human on the fucking surface of the earth for fucking thousands of years. Fuck you, 60,000-year-old death cult. I am not Q. And I'm hungry.
Collective, because you are still alive, they are embarrassed. They feel ashamed. They can't stand it. They feel like you have put them to shame, which is ridiculous, because you haven't tried to shame anyone.
Yeah, I haven't tried to. It just happens.
I'm picking up on you have strictly been attempting to stay alive and speaking up about what's being done to you.
True. I'm not even trying to get laid.
The only way for you to accomplish staying alive.
I don't need to try to get laid. It's just going to happen. Probably with Ben's girlfriend, who I don't think likes him anymore.
So see, these people feel ashamed, and, I'm sorry, not sorry, but it's only going to get worse. They are about to be very disappointed.
On the bright side, Ben's girlfriend, all of them, they're about to be very happy, because I bring them choice. They don't have to cuddle with me. Fuck, they don't have to take my calls. And they also don't have to put up with this fucking Bugsy Crackleford shit anymore.
Quite frankly, because they lose and you win. There is nothing except fatal accidents and prison time for the ones who hurt you.
Now those of you who are on the hook with your asses in a sling, who don't want to get sent to prison, good news, everyone! You're going to get hit by a car! Beep, beep.
Especially, collective, someone here, their own family has done the right thing and told the truth about what they did.
I'm not going to say who that is, but the good news is that's the one person I'm thinking of. I'm probably not going to have. I'll probably have sex with their daughter instead, probably. But if she's busy, I guess her mom wants to pinch hit.
Hallelujah. And that is because people are realizing that your ex was the abusive one, not you.
My ex. The abusive one. No, I'm pretty sure all of my exes are guilty as charged of whatever kind of abuses they've done, but not all of them are under jurisdiction of the authority involved, and I'm not mad at any of them. And when they come out of their meth dick coma, which doesn't take long, they just have to be rescued, and it can be awkward rescuing a coven of witches from their ensconced emplacements all around the globe, and that's probably why they just burned the fuck out of Dresden instead of trying to go house by house looking for the evil witches, whatever the fuck. Thankfully, Jackstar. Hi, I'm Jackstar. I'm not down with firebombing a city or annihilating cultures or committing mass murder or rape. I'm not really down with that. But out of those 5, I am willing to learn at least one.
And collective, they were very abusive because they were working within this group of people to stop you from receiving an inheritance that is supposed to go to you. But
yes, it's true. Her twat is my inheritance. Thank you, Squaw.
This has been a failed quest. There's someone here, they might try to leave, they might try to go on the run, but they are not going to get anywhere. They will be restricted from traveling.
Oh yeah.
Like if this could be someone who needs validation from others.
Yeah, so one person is a tripartite being and has their Venus in Leo. Now, it's important that person understands they might not get to have all their girlfriends, but they're probably going to get one who can visit them through glass, and then they can fucking spank one out and throw their cum on their face like fucking Lecter did with Jodie Foster. That's probably not going to be as bad as it's going to be. Okay? But there's one Ben. One Ben. He may even get to keep his balls. I'm sure he can regrow a scrot.
And, it isn't just your ex, collective. There's also a grandmother here who has been hiding a deadly secret.
That's Anne. Hi, Anne. You're a good grandmother.
And this grandmother, they wanted for people to see you as stupid, sick, and unstable.
Yeah, that's what they did to her. And fuck, that sucks, ma'am. No wonder my mother and my aunt didn't tell me what happened. Oh my God! And your husband? Might be me, but probably not.
But that didn't work. No, their smear campaign.
Unless my dead grandmother is Aunt Strieber, in which case she's hot, and then Whitley and I can take turns.
Against you, it did not work, so they're caught. And of course, now that they are caught, they are attempting to blame you, because that's what this person does.
I confess, I did it. I bought Aunt Strieber's book, and I didn't read it, but I did want to read it, and I know who that is. And it's funny with authors and their nom de plumes. I'd like to point out that Mark Danielewski, who has recently put out a book called, I forget what, but I saw in my Google feed that Stephen King said that it was amazing. It's 1,200 pages. It's about two best friends trying to save a pair of prized racehorses from slaughter. I bet it's fucking phenomenal. Mark Danielewski is a fantastic writer. His sister's a great singer, and they didn't really have much of a career because I guess they crossed the mob. But apparently the bitch is back, baby.
And it goes wrong. Every wicked thing that they are responsible for, they have always put the blame on you. But this time, it's a little absurd. It's a little outrageous, because how are they going to blame you?
I really am that cute and good in bed, and I know who Mark Danielewski is. Like, I didn't even have to look it up. I saw in my Google feed, Stephen King says Mark Danielewski's book is great. And I'm like, holy fuck. He's getting published?
Or them attempting to steal from you and unalive you. That doesn't make any sense.
Incidentally, House of Leaves is a phenomenal book as well. And innovations in the publishing industry have been pretty much under lock and key for years because of the mob's stranglehold. The mob. Not just organized crime, I mean the mob, which includes Jews. Hi, Jews. It hasn't been possible for writers to really improvise on the way books are published because publishers got to eat, right? And they do that by stealing food directly from the mouths of the children of published authors.
And, collective, for some of you, when this is all said and done, you could end up being placed into the witness protection program.
Good. As long as I can write, motherfucker.
How serious that this is. I mean, there are 3 evil witches and or warlocks here who are plotting against you.
That's my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my brother-in-law who dresses up like Corporal Klinger and tries to work against me because they have to. They're ensorcelled by Gaius, and that's how important grapefruit is. Hi, sweetie, I love you.
As I speak, they are still holding on to this.
They have to.
Collective, there's 1 or more people here who are being called out for defending the lies about you.
They also have to do that. They have to. It's military training. They're under a Gaius. They have to save their family, and the way they do that is by throwing Jackstar under the bus, because all these people know, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law who dresses up like Jamie Farr, they all know that I'm indestructible. So they could floor the gas. They could put napalm on the pedal, and they can't do shit to me at this point. I've won. My victory is mathematically indubitable. It's impossible for me to not win, since I've already won in the past. And all of these things that we're seeing today, these are echoes that are happening because I won in the past. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Stephen King and Danielewski are real people. So cool, thanks.
This is 1 or more people who belong to a corrupt community.
The Writers Guild. Very corrupt community.
Yep. Collective, these people, they have been blocking and or hiding your mail about.
That's my mother-in-law. Thank you. Thank you for keeping my mail safe. I love you.
But again, the truth is out. The truth is out, and they have lost control.
They never had control. What they had was access to control. And now, they still don't have access to me, because their failsafe was to take Bugsy Crackleford and download him into a fucking number 5 robot and have it go run around for Stephanie. No, disassemble! No, hug Jackstar! No! And that's running on autopilot, and that's gonna run down. They're gonna let the Energizer Bunny just run down, because nobody wants to tangle with Bugsy Crackleford. Holy shit, what a fucking freak show.
There are 1 or more people here who will soon be taken in for questioning.
Yes, ask them about my dick. they'll either know all about it or they'll want to know more.
Yeah, these people, collective, who are absolutely out for your blood.
Yeah, I'm a bloodline prince descendant of Hercules, and they like me because I'm the only way that their family can become free without bloodshed, which, surprisingly, a loose-knit coterie of cannibalistic humanoid underground drillers, surprisingly, they want to know how they can get out of this without killing anybody, because I promised them snacks after.
And at the bottom of the decks, I love this. Believe me, whenever I say, the FBI, they are about to be making arrests.
Whoa! The FBI is actually going to do something? Maybe this really is Fantasyland.
Of these witchy and bitchy individuals, they're about to go down. And that's where they belong.
Donna Wolfenbarger should be going down on me, yeah. Because, number one, it's entheogenic. Number two, she deserves it. Number three, I fucking deserve it. Number four, if they're going to put me getting blown by my classified, if that's what it takes to bring Squaw out of her fucking coma, well, I hope it only brings her out halfway, because I want to do it twice.
This is how decades of failed diets made me weigh 40-60 pounds. I punish myself with starvation, then lose control completely every single day. 2 liters of soda became my nightly comfort. Pizza became my only friend. I work from home to hide from the world. My kids gave up asking God to play control, and my eating fell out of my control. 3 a.m. anxiety and shame, full control every thought. That's when my wife showed me Vince's video. 7 questions changed my life. I followed the videos made just for me. I couldn't be happier. Don't overthink. Take the quiz. You'll be glad you did.
Okay, that's one of the best fucking commercials I've ever seen in my life, and thank you, God, for sharing that with me, since... God wins. Click. this thing on? Does this thing work? Okay, good. Ms. Manson, there's going to be addressments to your issues. I'm sure that you're concerned since I keep using stuff without permission. This is mentioned at the beginning in my disclaimer. I hope you like that too. And I noticed that you and the boys are not entirely thrilled. And good. Neither are the rest of us. Those who know cannot sleep, but they sure can sing. Hello? Oh, I think she hung up. Okay, so while I was listening to my content, I got a call. And I finally figured out how this shit works. You got to identify the person who's behind the bot and then call them back. And then that's how they... Oh, no, they just hung up. Hi, this is Jack. I reverse engineer company technology because that's what's convenient for me. And I didn't know how this worked until then. And then I know who called, and I know why they don't want to be identified. Name, rank, and serial number, and that might be my wife. I'm not sure. Apparently, there's been a change in personnel. Somebody who was my wife has become my girlfriend. Somebody who was my girlfriend has become my wife, and all of this is secret. Copyright Magic Castle LLC. Click.
Your house and
Hi.
It's been fucking ransacked again.
It's Jack.
And there's a bottle of Coke and a
Monster
can of drink.
Hang on.
I don't recommend drinking either.
Okay, I will say this. I drank the Coke. Haven't touched the Monster. I drank the Coke because there's no water here, and I might not have any food. Yeah, I'm a star, all right. Now, the reason why this is so exciting is that I have evidence now. I have all the evidence needed to make things happen. Hang on. Yay! It's very exciting. I don't know how to handle it precisely because I'm not in law enforcement. I don't have any money. I don't give a fuck which fucking hell demon goes to fucking custody and dries out first. But they're all going to fucking custody and they're drying out. Copyright My Magic Castle LLC. These people, they're not demons. They're meth demons, and they become that way through a process I like to call a whole bunch of fucked up shit, like big time, like they do a bunch of drugs, and and currently I don't have any drugs. Well, I got a geek bar. I had some weed. I had some crystals. I had some other crystals. I had some other crystals. I had some other weed. I got taken into custody with 2 kinds of weed and 3 kinds of crystals. And I didn't get them back. Yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I have to. I can get more weed. I can get more crystal. I can get more weed. I can get more crystal. I can probably get more crystal. I can definitely get more weed. Wait, I have weed. Okay, so now we're up to 3 kinds of weed and maybe it was 2 kinds of crystal. My details are hazy. See, this is how it works. The chain of custody, the things that make it so that they can submit things to evidence and say, look, blah, 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 blah. There's a bunch of rules, and when the rules aren't followed, You don't have any. You don't have evidence anymore. You have loot. Okay. Now, they didn't bring back everything. Okay, but they did a really good job, and I'm forced to wonder if they've intentionally given me the wrong set of headphones, and as well the wrong cable and the wrong power adapter, and they've returned my Google Pixel 6, which I haven't had since September 19th. Mysteriously, it came back with a battery at 58% charge, which means that my phone has not been sitting around unused. No. They've been using my phone, and they've been listening to the information on my ohm system, WS882. They've been listening to that with the wrong headphones that they included, because the headphones have a 3.5 millimeter jack in it, right? And the ohm system 882 has a 3.5 millimeter jack in it. So, obviously, somebody had used the headphones that were included with the batteries and the cables, all the other objects that were loose. I got a box, and inside the box was a bag and another bag, and inside the first bag was computer, which I haven't looked at yet. All the other stuff is so exciting. I'm sitting here making content, talking about my items. Gosh, I should get my shit taken from me every day. It's so much fun. But because I know my shit, when I turned on the ohm system WS882 to record this other 17 minutes of content, 17 minutes, the playing utility on the voice recorder was set to play things at double speed, which meant that somebody had turned on the voice recorder and had utilized it to listen to things at double speed, which I hadn't done, but somebody did. And since there's headphones with a 3.5 millimeter jack, and none of my gear, either on me at the time or that I have now, has a 3.5 audio jack, that must mean that somebody was in a hurry and they were high as balls on either crystal or weed or both. Because they took my shit because they wanted to get my drugs, and they wanted to get the drugs because they can't get them any other way. They can't. I can call up somebody and I can say their magic words, and I can arrange for disbursement of certain compounds. Depending, I don't know exactly right now what I'm. I mean, shit. I have people for that. People know what I'm doing, right? Because this interception was a bit of a problem, since somebody, I don't know who, took my kilt, took my boots, took the bait load, and everything else, and then had to be tracked down and forced to give things back. I don't know who. I just woke up about half an hour ago. And then, after I woke up, I urinated, like you do. And then I went to go back to listen to my content that I haven't put out yet. And then the phone rang, and it is one Ms. Shvigina Jackson, who is a trooper. She deserves quite a great deal of credit. She's been put in an awkward position. Definitely. And she handled things with an amount of grace and dignity and aplomb under pressure in unforeseen and unusual circumstances, very professionally. Very, 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 very much so. I'm not really upset with anybody. Everybody handled themselves especially well, especially Beth. Or is that Nancy? Either Nancy or Beth. Hey, baby, you're a looker. You really are. When I got picked up, I think 3 Belgabians in disguise. I won't say who. Beth. Okay, no, that was Nancy. It was either Nancy or Beth. I've met them both, and in a previous life, one of them was Katie, and oh my gosh, I love my friends. Now, since I'm not part of the company yet, and I'm not criminal, I'm really not. I broke no law. I may have alarmed people, but I did not do so intentionally. And although it was a bit much, right? It was a very wonderful way to become involuntarily commuted for the first time. I saw a bunch of people, saw a bunch of friends. I have to say, I saw Hansen, which was a surprise because she wasn't blonde. She had colored her hair. I won't say which color, but it wasn't. And then I saw some other gentlemen who also were not. No. And they were cool too. I won't say their name. Scott. I don't know the other one, but I saw them and they were hella cool too. And then I saw this other guy. I don't even know his name, but I saw him last night. I think it was Richard. In disguise as a Jaeger. You guys know what a Jaeger is? Okay, well, you don't know what either. And the upshot of all this is that today I have my computer back. A computer so new, I don't even know what the fuck brand it is. I bought it. What, is the box here? No. I didn't get my empty box back. It is a Asus Lumina #1 OLED laptop bestseller. On the back of it, oh look, infinity. Wow, they chopped up from the back of my computer. Cool. Hang on, let me lick this off. Hi, this is Jackstar. I'm licking evidence off my vacuum cleaner. Somehow they put the computer on a table that they've been using to do stuff with. And it's pretty funny stuff. It's crystal. Or at least supposed to be. And it shows up on certain materials as having been there, right? Because generally people are looking for them. Okay. Now, I'm going to stop recording here and charge up my laptop and such. And I'm going to have a real good time. Because in addition to getting the wrong headphones, the other day, when my house was burglarized again, and they took things, they took the laptop charging pack for this computer that I'm holding. So before, they gave me back the charger, but not the computer. Now, I have the computer, but not the charger.
Checkmate.
But I have a cell phone, and I have the grace of God and the love of my heart for all of you. You guys had to go through some fucking shit, didn't you? Okay, well, I don't have to tell you. That's a pretty good weed crystal, isn't it? Click.